Greetings, fellow Earthlings. Dirt Merkham. This is Mono Black Blue. So yeah, I was playing El Clasico before Field of the Dead was banned, and they've banned it today, which is delightful. So I was just trying to work out if this deck's still got mileage, if there's another way of building it. So the main threat now is really the Ugin clearing the board on you and Nissa. So Disdainful Strokes come in to play a bit of a role. So we've tweaked our mana base to include some blue. Still the Gary deck, still an Obliterator deck. Taking down the number of Leyline a little bit. They're just in the sideboard. We've actually been playing best of 3 today. I was meant to be playing best of 1, but the first game was a best of 3, so we stuck with it, even though our sideboard was horrible in the first game. Yeah, so a couple of trials, well, a few trials. Rider again. The lifelinks, you'll see, is pretty vital in the matchups that we played. Witch's Vengeance, I can't say enough how good this card is. This card's excellent. Did stuff in the mono red matchup today. You know, it's really got a lot of depth to it for a 3-mana remove as well. Yeah, Leyline in the main, just the 2 of now. Still critical. You'll see as the video goes on. I chat a lot about it. I've got the rest in the sideboard though. Thief of Sanity. I think that card's pretty good. Plays a bit of a role in one of the matchups. Yeah, I'm not sure about this list entirely, about the numbers on it, but I am sure that there is a version of this deck that works. So keep working on it. Enjoy yourselves, and I'll see you for another one tomorrow. Cheers. Okay, on the draw here versus Wiggles. This is a mulligan. Easy mulligan. This is an easy keep. It's not going to be easy to work out what to put back though. Guess I'm going to put back a land. Might be greedy to put back a land, but once we hit, like, this is free, so once we hit arena, we're pretty good to go. I really want all of these just in case. Yeah. Yes, please. Okay, so this is similar to the deck that I was playing when Field of the Dead was legal, but now we don't have to play the same amount of hate. So I've taken the token killers out, and instead I've just put in a few counter spells. Yep. Okay. They are super aggressive. Thoughtseize's not going to do very much very soon. Maybe you should have played the tap land and played the Thoughtseize. This is okay though. They're going to punt. Well, if this is that play, then that's not too bad. We're not progressing the board. Okay. Yep, that's a good draw for us. I think we're just going to hold up Rider and let them pump it again if they want to. Sure. I have to off the knight, because if I don't off the knight, they'll still get a counter on it. It's going to 9 this turn. Yeah, I don't sound happy, but I am ecstatic that they've banned Field of the Dead. What a great ban that is. So Embercleave, something like that is the risk, I suppose. Just trying to work out why I would want to pay 2 life. They've probably got removal. Yeah, okay, I am actually going to do it. I'm going to Thoughtseize them.
Take the Reggie. Should we go to 3? It's risky bisky. Yeah, we're going to have to do something. Go to 3. We're going to 3 anyway off the Earthshaker, so... Yep. Oh, drew another one. Yep. Very nice. Very nice too. So we've got another Murderous Rider, which is obviously going to help us here. It's not, is it? I think we're actually dead because of the map. No, we're not. No, we're not. We can block. No, we might be dead. Depends on how well they play it. Might be better to just play it now as a blocker. Play it as a blocker. It's tough. If I attack... Yeah, I mean, I have to play it as a blocker, I think. I really need to kill that Regisaur, though. Okay. It's not pretty. By any means. Okay. Yeah, that's so horrible. But honestly, if I'd have killed it, he would have just killed us with the desert. So if we draw like running grey merchants, we're going to be all right here. Yeah. Oh.
Night.
What on earth am I playing against? What's going on?
Is my masterpiece.
I don't understand. Oh, well, I drew a Gary anyway, so... What? I don't get that. Why is that in the deck? So, we can actually just take a hit off the Reggie now if we want. And attack with our Rider as well. I don't think we want to do that, though. I'm not sure. Let's get this in. Put them to 11. Yeah, we're going to have to try some racing action or something. Find the Garys for me. Find the Garys for me. I'm going to not block. What is this game of Magic? Why have they got this in their deck? What is going on? You know when you think you're playing a particular game of Magic again and the texture just changes so much that you're just not sure what's going on anymore. Okay. Right, so this can kill the giant if I wanted to. I don't really understand. I feel like I should concede this game of Magic because it's not a game of Magic anymore. Right. What? Like, this is just... What is this doing on the battlefield? Yeah, I am going to block. Still going to block. Yeah, I'm going to... Am I going to block there? Yeah, I'm going to gain the life. I mean, I could have blocked there and then potentially gain the 2 life over and over and over and over again as well. It's hard to determine.
Behold my epic.
Gary's down there somewhere. Oh, that's not Gary. Okay, let's move on. What is this though? Oh no, I'm not going to move on. I'm not going to move on. We can still draw out of this in some bizarre way. Okay. They draw like running lands or running Ashioks, I suppose. Yep, none of those are Gary. How many Etherborns have gone as well? One. Looks like two. They're just one, sorry. Oh. We're dead here anyway, but gosh, that was a hilarious draw. Hey, we might not be dead. No, we are dead. It's a great draw, though. For finishing the game off. Okay. Yeah, it's over. See you for the next one. Ah? Oh, okay. So apparently it's a best of 3. Right, well this isn't the full sideboard, and this is the old sideboard. Well, let's see what we can get going then. So, clearly need these. Why do they play Ashiok? What's with that? They're just scared of other people playing Croxus. Okay, I feel like Forces has got some mileage, but not loads. That really doesn't have a lot of mileage. I think it has none, actually. Yeah, seems to have 0. So we would have the other ley line in the sideboard if I didn't know what we were doing. I thought I was just playing with the best of 1 deck. Oh, let's put these in. No, let's not put these in. Let's put these in. Play the other one because it's only 1 life. Potentially we don't get a ley line. Well, it's a bit silly of me for it to be a best of 3 match. I'll play, and I will keep. This is lovely. This is almost about as perfect as it can get, I think. Curve-wise, what you got? So I'll take the Bone Crusher, I guess. Yep. I mean, they're going to come at our hand, but who cares? Who cares? If they Crocs our discard a land, if they go for our hands, then they take the arena. But then I've got an arena land, so it's not that big a deal. I'll play it now, just in case there's some weird way it makes us discard it. So wiggle it out of our hand. Like how they got the Puccio back. Puccio! His quivers and his lunch. Got the sandwiches for the boys. Roger. Yeah, well, we'll play the one that they know about. And then we'll play the one they know about. Okay. We haven't got any blue cards left. It makes no difference. Yep. Yep. We'll pay 3 life. Lovely. Lovely. Yeah. And so obviously we've got an Innocent Blood, and that's a bit of a nombo with the Etherborn, but the Etherborn's got Death Touch, so it's not that big a deal. Either there. I kind of think that I want to play the Lifelinker, but I'm not sure. It's probably best to keep removal, actually. I'm just keen to empty my hand so I can draw more cards, that's all. Triton. Yeah. I'm going to pay 3 life again. Oh, yeah, it's worth it. Worth every penny. So, Innocent Blood in the first instance, to get rid of the Triton. Play the Obliterator. And then it's Gary's turn to shine, I think. Oh. Garylicious. I'm just going to play the Gary to get it out now. We need to start getting some clock action on the go. I'm humming because I can play Rider into Rider. Like this. Do we off the... Yeah, we have to off the Rider. We basically have to kill everything they have. See, now I can choose not to play the Rider if I want. But I'm going to want the life here. There's only the 4 drops left in my deck that I can't play after I castle during my main phase. Okay. See what we get. Might be a land. Yeah, they don't have face creatures. Oh, they have the Kenra thing, actually. They do have face creatures. That was wrong. Okay, next game. Systematic dismantling there. I don't know what I want to change. Other than the fact I'd like to have a full sideboard and be playing a best of 1 game, but I might not say that if we win the whole thing. Just whether or not we want this as a Thoughtseize, I think. So they've got a very high level of removal themselves. But I think if we just keep playing removal, they're going to struggle. So just stay with the plan we've got, I guess. Just have another look to see if there was anything that was 4 mana or above. Pretty sure there isn't. Yeah. Okay, if we hit another ley line, then it's pretty good. See if we can wiggle a 3rd one. Okay, this hand looks amazing if it had the land. Yep. Temple action? Yeah. I think we want that. It's better to actually have like straight removal against them because they've got a lot of removal themselves. But if they're playing removal, they're not playing threats. So that's kind of how we have to look at it. Plus, they're a person that's playing Ashiok, so I don't know what to say, really. Like, it's good. Like, if they remove here, look, they can get a good pump, which is a little bit annoying. But we haven't got another play, so we need to make this play. Oh, nothing. Okay. So now they have to spend the mana to trade. So I'm happy with that. In fact, I'm ecstatic. Ecstatic. And then we're going to stick an arena, because this seems like the perfect time. The card advantage the arena is going to provide should take this game away from them quite quickly. So obviously the Reggie needs to be binned right this second. Yeah. I'm going to let them discard, though. We'll bin that for them. Very generous of us. Bin bag. Yep. Yep. We would like to have drawn a land, but we can take this play. So have a look at what they've got. So we're definitely taking 4 here now, because we've got to take Embercleave. Because it just gets away from us if we don't take it. Okay, so they'll kill that. We'll take 4. If they draw a land, they'll draw a card off the castle. Yeah. I would like to try and find the room to play the ley line, but it's not happening. Yeah. We drew a land, but it's a tap land. So I'm effectively going to be on 7, but then they'll have access to 2.5 cards. I'm calling this a half because it costs them 4 mana. Yeah, that's fine, I think. So what we'll do is we'll play this. Pass a turn. They're not at the point where they can recast a Croxus if they have one. We are happy to trade here all day long. All day. Yep. Going to 4. Going back up the life here. We'll stick an Obliterator. Yeah, they've got a Kenra. Yeah, no, even if they've got a Kenra, we're not dead. Yep. Maybe it was right being a best of 3. So we get to really mess with them. Yeah. GG. This is what I mean about playing best of 3 games. I end up doing it all the time. I'm really terrible at selecting the right option down the right hand side, but it pays off. So, yeah. Right, as we started off with some best of 3, we might as well carry on with some best of 3. So, we'll play first, and we'll keep. Sounds excellent. I'm really feeling this deck. Don't know if you saw that from the previous video. Really feeling this deck. Huh. So, their new plan is to play Glorybringer. Okay. So it's like team of lands, or team of mid-rangey big stuff, at least. We can eat the Glorybringer with the trial, so I'm not too interested in that. I might just hold the Thoughtseize for a minute. Yeah, I'm going to hold it. Okay, so they'll cast their Growth Spiral at the end of turn. If they cast Growth Spiral, they'll have 4. Yeah, okay, we're still away from seeing Nissa, which I assume is in their list. It's great being able to play reactive Magic and actually feel like you have a chance. Okay. What you got? What's new? Oh, your list is very unusual. Okay. So it can stop our Grey Merchant's trigger. Okay. We're going to get outlanded pretty hard by the look of it this game. Oh. But this isn't this isn't a legendary spell. Welcome to the board for Phyrexian Obliterator. Gosh, that card is... what a card. So, they've really allowed us to have a bit of a wet dream over here. We've got Thoughtseize and Phyrexian Obliterator on Magic Arena. Marvellous. Excuse me while I metaphorically touch myself. So we've got 6 pips in play as well for the pipper, for the pip count. Yep. Oh god, you know you really want to exert it. Too chicken to exert it. Okay, so we'll off that. Yep. I don't know why I'm touching the Glorybringer. Oh yeah, that works. Yeah, that also works. I'll do it again. Put that in the bin. The thing that was nice about that is it means that our Grey Merchant's ready whenever we get a land now. So a land and a smack off the Obliterator and it's over. If they don't have too much going on. Oh! Nissa who fists the world. We're on 9.
Be wary of the ground you walk on.
I'm wary. Grumble, grumble. So we're on 7 because we're going to have to Murderous Rider that now. It's got to go now as well. Okay, so we're going to 7.
I can help you no longer.
The 5th land would be unreal. Okay. So Obliterator is a bit of a difficult card to attack through, to say the least. If they have Brazen Borrower, then we'll just take it back, because who knows what they're playing in their deck. It's the day of the opponent that seems to have random mixes of cards. Yeah. Cabrasis. Got a rider for that one as well. Oh my giddy aunt. Well, if we don't draw the land, we really are going to not be able to win this game. So we're going to be worried about an Ugin now. So I think we have to take 4 now. As much as I don't want to. Because I really don't want to lose to Ugin. Oh, well, that can't be countered, so I guess that wins the game. Right, so we know what's going on now. If we draw the land, that game would have gone quite a lot differently, but... Okay, so they've got Banefire in their deck, so let's bring in some Remorse. They got Glorybringer, Nissa, so this card is good as well. Yeah, it kills both of those creatures. Both this and Nissa. Sorry. Not creatures. Doesn't seem as vital. So these can go. Probably beats on an Uro still, which I'm sure they must be playing. Is that good? Does Timmy look alright? Maybe. Okay, so 6 cards. 7 cards. 5 cards. 4 cards. 2 cards. So what I'm doing is I'm just looking through the list. I'm just trying to determine which of the cards are the most useless. That's my sort of general approach to sideboarding. I don't like it when people have like a book and they're like a hard and fast sideboard options unless it's really clear cut. Because game after game, situations change. Your opponent works out what you're going to bring in. and things like that. But obviously, it's less important that they know what you're going to bring in when you're playing a random pile like I am. But even then, I still want to maximise the options that are available to me, I think. This card is kind of unimpressive, actually, so we might do that. Yeah, we'll do that. So we'll go Upper Timmy. It's definitely not perfect sideboarding, but nothing about Magic is normally perfect, so... Maybe I should put land in my sideboard. To be fair, this could probably play 26 land and not be a problem with it. This is Risky Biscuits. Yeah, go on, and if we lose, it's because I'm terrible at mulliganing. Seems to be that I'm less terrible than I thought. Another one of those, please. Bearing in mind we didn't even get to the 5th land last game, so I am being a bit risky. Yep. Proof that it's in there. It had to be in there, though, didn't it? The deck is green and blue. Yep. Oh. Greetings. Clearly I'm putting the Obliterator into play without thinking about it, because the card is rated Obliterator. Yep. There she is.
We will not.
If I had a blue mana, I maybe would have thought about holding out for that, but we ain't got one, so it's not really a question.
The land fights for us.
The Obliterator fights for me. I'm going to play the other one and go face. Just get this game done. Oh no, that's wrong. They're going to play a Nugin now. Oh, Dirky, what are you doing? Just too eager to play my cards. I'm like, yeah, got Obliterator, got Obliterator. If they draw 5 cards, yeah. When you call it.
Without wisdom is the path.
Ripperoo, fool, Ripperoo. See you next Christmas. Ari Nuggeth. They get to choose. It's Mulligan. You know I love a one-lander, but oh, it's not the one-lander we need. What's that one? That's even worse. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so we've got a 4-lander. Sorry, 4-carder. And then like a mono red deck. Okay. This is going to be good. Struggle, struggle. Struggle, struggle. Oh, we need a land. It's actually better. Yeah, okay. I think the Lava Running was the better sack. Okay. Obviously doesn't matter to them. Oh, no removal. Oh. Hazoret's a bit like removal. Okay, so we have not got a single chance of beating that, I don't think. Not a single chance. So we somehow need to remove these and then make him sacrifice that by drawing another trial. It can't happen, I don't think. So attacking is better than blocking if we're going to kill one. Yep. Assume we're just dead here. Do it here. And just discard? Yep. Very nice to see. Nice game. Okay, so mono red. Yep. So, this matchup is so-so for us, I think. We shall see how it plays out there. Obviously, Obliterator is insane. Go down at Arena as well. Okay, let's try this. Okay, so game 2, we're going to be on the play. Hopefully we get about hand. Yep. Yeah, we'll take that. I'm going to develop this list, I think, as this video goes on, so if the deck changes, it's just me working out how to build it. Yeah, I know we need the sacrifice effects for the Hazoret, but we've also got a stroke, so... Okay, it's a good draw. Yep. Robert. Okay. So they're stuck on 2 mana. I think we're just going to pass, actually. We can cast the Rider in their turn. Yep. Let's get rid of that. And it's going to be a while before it triggers, but that's already done its job. So, yeah, I think we'll stick the Rider, so we'll go in here. Okay, they've hit their third land. That's where we find out that they're an enchantment deck. Okay. Okay. Yep. We do have to be careful now. I think we can race them though, because we gain 4 every time. Okay, if they're trading, that's good for us. Yep. We shall pass. Another Crusher. Okay, just trading for the life linkers. It's an interesting play. Okay, more crashes. I think we'll just pass this turn. They need to play what's in exile, really, if they want to get value out of it, so... Yeah, I mean, this lines up nicely with the Vengeance as well. So, copies. That's a wizard. You're a wizard, Harry. Yep. You sure smacked me. Obviously, I think they've got a Hazoret because they're playing like they really want to play the Hazoret. Okay. So we'll clear at the... what shall we clear at? We'll clear at the crashes. And they're gone. And they're gone. Okay, in with the Murderous Rider. Cash in on that life now. And we'll pass. We do have to try and get them dead as much as they're getting us dead, so... Oh, yeah. There she is. No. It might be time to start sticking grey merchants. Okay. If they've got another Hazoret here, it's really not a big deal for us. Yep. Yep, it's a little bit more of a big deal for us now. No blocks. So these are wizards, as we already discussed. See, this card's really good. I don't really understand why people aren't paying more attention to it. Phenomenal. Just dismantling his board state this game. Absolutely dismantling. Yep. And it comes. And away it goes. Okay. It's a bit more like it. So they're going to be on the play this game, so a bit more scary. They've got more stuff that's higher casting cost as well. Not loads, though. Not loads. I think we can make this sideboard and this deck better in general, but there's definitely something to a mono black deck that incorporates this card to some level. I like this card considerably more than Languish as well because of the enchantment deck. Probably needs more castle and maybe another blue source. I think I was being a bit stingy. No, that's wrong. Might be right to play one of these though. It's hard to decide. Like they've got a lot of creatures. So like the Thought Seizers are better than they are ordinarily. Yeah, I might play the Thought Seizers. I really don't need these, so just gonna have to outclass them. Maybe this card isn't as good as well. Definitely don't want to sideboard too far away from what we've already got. Okay, well, don't want to put the other stroke in. They're really Farugian decks. New Geth. They're going to go first, obviously. Obs and Blates. This is a keep. Stick that. Don't need that. Should we go for that? Not sure. If we do go for that, we have to find another way to go for Hazoret, because it will be coming. Yeah, let's go for it. Yeah. There's a Crasher. So they're going to be inclined to play off the light. Okay. Sort of feign a counter spell here. Yep. Yeah. Do I take a bundle? I've got Ritual of Soot. I really am worried that he's just going to slam a Hazoret. I'm only going to take one less if I kill one. So I think I'm just going to have to play for playing either to get this working or drawing another one. Got quite a few Edict effects in our deck. Yep. Okay. Scared of the Hazoret, but apparently don't need to be. Well, let's play Thoughtseize then. Might just play a Murderous Rider here as a creature. Oh my word. We might as well take out the one that goes face. Okay. It's an interesting choice for them. Yeah, they're doing that. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense actually. It's a good play. Yeah. And we'll have to just start rolling Garys, I think. We're getting to the point where this Chainers is becoming a real card as well. Although we do have to get rid of the Brute. Let's game back up. And if I can interrupt it with a Rider turn. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Rider definitely next turn then. Ooh. Double Rider. 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 The lifelink is such a important thing against the red deck. For our deck. They don't win. We can get us to 1. They can't even get us to 1. They can choose to sacrifice this knowing that they can have another go. There isn't a way to do it, I think. I think we're going to gain up 6 life next turn. 10 life, because we're going to attack with the Riders as well. If they double block, then we get the Edict as well, which is obviously delightful, because then we get to actually turn off the card that I keep wittering on about. The red god herself, itself, themselves, ourselves. Boom 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 boom. Yeah, I might make some changes. We'll have another go in a second. Okay, still playing best of 3 versus Kieran O'Hiran or Kyron O'Hiran. Wow. So I changed the deck slightly. I added one more land, and this is what the shuffler does when you add one more land. So they're playing Kahira. So either a control deck or a cat deck. I suppose it could be an elemental dinosaur or a nightmare deck. Or even a beast deck, I suppose. Not absurd. Got a mulligan. Am I? Gosh, it's hard to decide. I'm going to keep it. It's a bit land heavy, but it's one of those things. Last cycler. Oh yeah, bottom that. Okay, so it's blue-white control. So I do like that I've kept. Yep. The astute will notice that we do not have an island in our deck. And they do have a field of ruin. Okay, so they really try and go over the top with Asia's insight. If you draw a card except the first card you draw in each of your draw steps, draw 2 cards instead. So it's combo-licious. Okay. That's easy enough. And we don't have to cast the other one because they've got Censor. So they can cycle a Censor if they like. Nope, they're not going to. Interesting. Interesting non-cycling of a Censor. I'm going to try and keep the Triome, I think, for a bit. Am I going to try and keep the Triome? Yeah. Just keep it in hand. We're not in a rush to play it. Okay, what's new? Jace. Scries and draws. Sphinx's Rev. So, I haven't got any more lands. As that's the case, I'm going to say Jace. They do have to start cycling their sensors now. Okay, so it's going to be a little bit of a task to keep our blue sourced against them, actually. I'm obviously not playing into the sensor. Make them get rid of it. Taifu. Yep. Legal. Yeah. We could play that in this deck. Thinking about it, that'd be quite a good inclusion, potentially. Narset. Okay. Let's have a cycle then.
If you wish to surrender now, I must put thoughtfulness before action.
I know that the Narset didn't stop the cycling, by the way. That's Queen Nombog draw there. Ay. Well, I'm not going to play it and just lose 1 life every turn. It becomes a curse. It literally becomes Phyrexian curse.
Hone your prowess.
Yeah, honing it. Evidently so are you. Splash. Air splash. Yep. All of this looks particularly terrible. So if we attack, they just take it away with the seal away. Oh, I should have probably played the ley line, actually, thinking about it. Not much of a rush. What do we do? Just gonna pass. Yeah, no attacks. Just gonna pass. Can attack with the Grey Merchant and they can seal that away. We want the life from the Ether Ball, I think. Okay, it's going to be a very thinky game, I'm sure, this entire match. In fact, it's going to be lots of tanking. Yep. So the gifted Aetherborn is, although he looks like as if he's drawing the energy there from a victim, he's actually tanking. And the person, he's just waking up his opponent. His opponent's he's been tanking that long. Just waking his opponent up and he's telling him that he's going to attack him for 2 with his Raging Goblin and his 1/1 Elemental token. Yep, so we're at a point now where not much has changed. So Gary to Narset is the connection. Oh my goodness, I should have played the ley line before.
You are a mighty warrior. I concede.
Yeah, this is actually game-losingly bad. So if I'd have played this before, now they can't cycle they couldn't cycle the censor to have 7 cards in their graveyard. Hopefully they don't notice. That'd be wonderful. It'd actually be grand if they didn't notice. Oh! Oh! So they've got Wrath of God in their main deck as well, so we have to be a little bit careful about that. And they've still got Censor, so I'm not doing anything. I don't even know what I'm rabbiting on about. They got Censor. So they can sack off some Mind Stones, try and find some stuff. Yep. Thank goodness that the ley line got in play without them realising that they could cycle that. Yep. Gosh, I've been a lucky boy there. Very lucky. In it comes. So they can Sphinx's Rev for 4. So we kind of need to try and stop them from doing that. Yep. Put it in the bin. Yeah. Oh. So, arena. Easiest arena of my life. Easiest Aetherborn of my life. Oh, I'm so delighted that that's never going to be a land. Oh, every time that triggers, I'm going to be talking about that. This is one of the advantages of playing arena. Is I used to play a lot of Magic in real life. I don't play that much anymore, but you have to sit there in silence when your opponent makes mistakes, and when you play online, you can just go, ha ha, and move on with your life. So they can do and play some things if they want to. That's the only creature in their deck, so it's just Sharks and Kahira. So let's off the Kahira. Because it makes stuff cheaper. No, it doesn't. It doesn't do anything. Just value. In my mind, it's the other one, but it's not the other one. That's a bottom. Okay, so if I don't attack, they are likely to at least Field of Ruinous, but they're more likely to Sphinxes for 3. I think. They might even Sphinxes for 3 anyway. I'm going to try and encourage them not to. Maybe that's wrong because of Gary, but we shall see. We shall see. Yep. Indeed. It's funny how Field of Ruin is really powerful on lands that aren't Field of the Dead. Like, it's actually a really good card. But Field of the Dead was more than one card in one card. Oh yes. Yep, the Sphinx's revelation is going to be quite large. Yep. Yup. So we haven't really drawn our interact with Sphinx's revelation spells, have we? So let's remember that for next game. That maybe, but then they would have been drawing. They would have drawn infinite cards off Jace by now, wouldn't they? Yeah, Jace would have done us more damage than the Sphinx is going to, even though the Sphinx is terrible for us. Yep. Okay, so they've got something else they can do. Or maybe they're thinking about revving for a less amount so they can counter it. They only seem to be playing Sensor, though. I assume they must have Absorb in there. Yeah, go the full distance. Yeah, makes sense. We're going to do 1 damage then. Yep. Well. So, we're in a bit... This game's a little bit weird because they have to kill us. So, if they don't kill us, we can keep playing this game. Like, they've got 13 less cards in their library than us now. Yep. Mein Stone. Teifu. You want to give me my grey merchant back?
Right on schedule.
Oh. Interesting.
No time for a break.
They must have Absorb now. So if they put back my Ley Line of the Void, they can flip their Azcanta. That's a play that they can make. So we're not casting Rider because they've still got Sensors in their deck. Just double check that they haven't used... Yeah, they've... 1. There's only 2, isn't there? Yeah. They got Neutralized as well, though. Yeah, well, this you can cast that anyway, so it's whatever. Draw, draw. 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 Teifu is a big problem. Try and offer Teifu. Love to have drawn a Thoughtseize, but didn't happen. Well, it seems like they have an immediate answer, yeah.
Let me know if you're on for round 2.
Not for a while. Can you stay away for a while? Round 2. He's probably got another one in his hand, actually, so round 2 probably is immediately coming. Ah. Get yourself a 6/6 shark, boy. Yep. Well, we've got some ambition for you. It's very ambitious shark. Yep. Stick the Rider as well. The fact that the Teferi didn't deal with the ley line is so good for us again. Obviously, the search is feeding them much faster. No, actually, it's feeding them at a slower rate than we're getting fed by our arena, so that's fine. Yep. We all knew that they had Teferi number 2 in there.
Any longer.
Yep.
We need to
Hey-ya.
move quickly.
Still not going for my ley line. It's good for us. Oh. Yeah. Well. When needs must, we're going to have to put that one in play as well, I think. They clearly must have a seal away at this point. Seal? No?
Time B.
What is their deck full of? It just seems to be full of Mind Stones, Planeswalkers that don't kill us, and sharks. Oh, if there's shark here, that'll be a big one. Yeah, we'll have a little draw ski. Yeah, oh, that's a good draw. Yeah. We might actually off the Teferi here as well. We haven't pressed this, have we? No. Off. They'd have to have both sensors. Oh, yeah. They've got the answer for Shark Token. Oh, they did have the sensor as well. Interesting. Oh, they did have double sensor. That's hilarious. Okay, so I misplayed anyway. For each spell and ability your opponent controls, counter it unless its controller pays 4. Yeah, that card is basically Convolute.
Let's skip to the good part.
It's Convolute for Typhoon. Yep. Cycle them away. There's only 14 things left in there now. This game is a funny game of dwindling. They're panicking a bit because we've got 2 arena in play, I think. They clearly must have an answer or something that that's going to give them some prowess. Oh, they've just worked it out. They're looking at the search like they've worked it out. Nope. They're planning to win off the land then by the look of it. Okay, this is a instant cycle. Yep. Well, let's see what happens. Might be an idea actually for us to put some field in our sideboard to deal with opposing lands that are difficult. I really just don't like the idea of not having a black land.
Hold that thought.
Like, cause although you play the field in addition to black sources, it's a land drop, and you really want that obliterator on 4 in most matchups. To be honest, when you've got it, like this, it's a bit crappy in this matchup, but well, Magic is the game that keeps giving. I don't know why I didn't play the tap land, but maybe I need the mana. Neutral. Stick this. Oh yeah, draw some more cards though. Why not? 9 left. So they're still going to be able to make another token. So we sort of have to space these removal spells out a little bit. Okay. They are using our arena as part of the clock. Yeah. Maybe I should have worked that out. Maybe it was better to kill that because it would have left us on an odd number. No, I don't know if that's going to matter. The odd number is because of the division of 2. These deal 2. Oh, but then they would make one and... Yeah, no, that's what I was getting at. Oh, yeah, I don't know. Please use that ability. Don't fancy using it, do you? Fancy using your Narset ability, do you? Any chance? Fancy casting a Sphinx's Revelation for the remainder of your deck, any chance? Right. Yeah. Oh. Yep, that's a beating. No, they literally are just the curses that I was talking about earlier. Okay. Ay, 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 ay. I was wrong to play the other arena. Although it did give us the answers to some of the stuff that was going on. It's become a problem. I'll have to have a look when I rewatch the video. I think it might have been a mistake to play the second one. I'm sure you're shouting at the screen. Just need another Gary, I think. One more Gary in the deck.
No time for a break.
We've got a 1 in 26 outer. Oh, I'm going to put a stop. Or full. Oh no. Okay, it didn't matter anyway. So if we drew something that killed this. Oh no, they all deal damage to us anyway. Yep, next game. Move on. Yikes, that was long. Okay. So, lots of powerful stuff going on over there. Probably going to play the ley line anyway, because there's going to be a lot of stuff to take out. So, let's work it out. These ritualists are terrible. They weren't great. They weren't great, but they are for this matchup. These aren't very good. Just really 4 pips in this matchup. It's funny we didn't draw one, did we, the whole game? It's weird, but I'm tempted to cut a land. I know that it's about being ahead on land to some extent, but it's... their deck really doesn't do anything. Like, our deck does a lot of nothing, and their deck does an exceptionally large amount of nothing. Yeah, okay, let's try this. Might be wrong to cut the obliterators, just because they're clocks. Yes, please. Okay. Not exciting. You saw the cards in our deck. Oh, yep, turn that off. Oh, that's the stop I put in. That's funny. Remember that stop from last game? Yeah, well, it's important this game. Okay. I wonder if they kept their Wrath of God. Probably did. Nothing there. They're on the draw, but they take the sensor out. Potentially. Potentially not, though. I'm going to play around it. Yeah, they've got sensor look. Gosh, you feel clever when you play around stuff. Yeah.
There are so many keep an open
Warsat.
mind.
So we can off Warsat and hold up Stroke. Yeah. And play Etherborn as well. That's great. Warsat. Set for the bin.
I shall miss your company.
Ready, set, bin. Yep. Missed it, truly. Nope. Sorry about that. Doesn't up the clock to play the thief, so we'll just leave it as it is. Go for their Jace. What does Jace do? Return target creature to its owner's hand. So if they... yeah, they're not even doing that. Okay. They could have... the one that makes me exile. I might even let them do it if they have it. Ah, Typhoon. Yeah. Now we really could have done with drawing a land. Aye, aye, aye. I think I'm just going to pass. We've still got the strokes, so that they're under the pressure of our clock. And if for some reason we draw a land and they do tap out, and they deal with the stroke, then we get Grey Merchant. Gosh, they're thinking hard. Yeah, Settle the Wreckage, that's the card I'm on about. It's literally written on the screen. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. It's a good play because if we draw a land, the merchant will just off them, even if they somehow off our creatures. Oh, we get to do it this turn anyway. Should have just played it, it's quicker. Sorry, opponent. Slow roll. Okay. Redeemed ourselves a bit there. I've become really, like, fixated on making sure the graveyard's removed in this format. Makes me want the other ley line. Doesn't even do anything. It might be better to actually switch that for the Timur. Well, they're saying that they might change the way that they've sideboarded now, based on the fact that they got tempoed out. They might play Seal Away. Doesn't make any difference to us, though. We haven't got a way of answering Seal Away. Okay, yeah, let's just go with this. I'm overthinking it. Assume they're going to choose to play. Yep, this is a Sneep. Is the professional term. Because I get to fixate on Leyline of the Void. There it is, doing its job. Do your job. There's no real reason for the turn 1 Thoughtseize outside of the fact that they might counterspell it on turn 2, but they've only got Censor, so we can just do this. Yep. Get that extra draw. I mean, it does cost us 2 life because we can't play a tap land. Oh my word! Well, there you go. Right, that makes sense. So they've had a good look at our hand and countered our Thoughtseize, but they took the 2 damage, so that's quite fun. Alright. How do I still feel like they're just full of sensors? Yeah, I feel like they're still full of sensors. Yeah. We'll wait. Gosh. Well, play the 2 life. We'll start trying to stick Thieves of Sanity, I think. It's a very problematic card for blue-white if it hits them. Although having the shark has definitely improved their odds. Oh. How baffling. Truly baffled. Nope, not light on land. I'm going to go for another thief, I think. Yep. No rush to play the spyglass. You see the writings on the wall for that sensor. Although we could have our counterspell now. We could have Disdainful Stroke. So he's playing a deck called Kind of Friends. He's got Jace, Narset and Teferi. Kind of Friends. Oh. So I think, as much as this is very precious to kill Planeswalkers, it's time to kill sharks. So I reckon they've actually boarded back into Seal away, but we'll find out. Ooh, ooh, eesh. So how does Thief work again? It says whenever Thief of Sanity deals combat damage to a player, look at the top 3 cards of that player's library, exile one of them face down, then put the rest into their graveyard. Yeah, you may cast it for as long as it remains exiled. Yeah. Yeah. Should we take a Typhoon? I've got this funny feeling that this card maybe should be in this deck, by the way. Just because there's a lot of stuff that's kind of not very good, but when it makes a Typhoon token, it becomes a phenomenal card. I mean, we would love more counterspells. We've got... We'll take the counterspell. Seems like a weird play, but I think it's right. Because they've only got so many threats in their deck. So just being able to counter them is the way forward. They're going to panic deal with this Thief of Sanity here if they can. Gosh. Yeah. Okay, there it goes. And they're going to claim the Kahira as well. Yeah. Okay, so we'll make the Rider. Yeah, we'll make the Rider. And we'll pass. I really want to make the arena, but I feel like it's a trap. Maybe I should even bordered it out. Okay. They can trade if they want to. Yep. Again, that's another threat gone from their deck. There's a potential they could be Sharknadoing here. Yeah. There's potential we want to draw off the castle. Yeah, they're going to shark because... No. Okay. Yeah. Naughty card. Yeah. Yeah, we're definitely going to try and draw off this castle if we can, because they're going to off it relatively quickly. It's much better with field removed from the format. Look how much more intense and thought out this game of Magic is. It's not just, oh, here's some 2/2s. Or here's the only answer in the format to the 2/2s, which is the token thing. Yeah. Okay. I don't even mind if they Sphinxes Rev here, so yeah. Do what you want. Off the castle before I draw, please. That would be wonderful. Yeah. That's really good for us that they did it in that order. Thank you kindly. Business, business, business. Oh, business. We are going to stick the arena. Going to beat down first. Yep. They're going to be able to start double spelling, so we are going to need to worry about that. But we still got Spyglass. Spyglass is very strong. Yep. This Leyline has done some work this game, look. When I mean work, I mean it's meant that there's no pretty graphics on this side of the board. Oh, that's a surprise that they're playing a Narset the turn that I've played a Arena. I knew it was coming. They're going to have a neutralise as well, I'm sure. Oh. Maybe they've got a Teifu. Yeah. Got a Spyglass for Teifu.
I know what must be. You know what? I'm not done yet.
Correct. Yep. Yep. So they're going to have a spell that's under 4 mana that we need to deal with here, I imagine. Imagine that's how this is going to play out. They must have an answer to this by now. Yep. Straight up answer. Okay. Well, it's definitely time to go face. So I can put them to 4 if I play the Grey Merchant, which is obviously very tempting. Assume they must have a Wrath of God or some kind of business effect. I think we have to play it. If they Wrath of God and then put something back, that's going to be terrible for us. But
No time for a break.
why are they reading Field of Ruin? Gosh. Okay, at least they didn't put anything back on us. Playing Narset, that's pretty terrible. Yeah. Okay. All of this is fine. Yep. Not the bestest of draws. We'll play it all the same.
Hurry!
This game's slipping away from us, I feel. Slipping away. on, business, please. Well, it is technically a business spell. Oh my word. Okay. This Tefuffery is getting to the point where it can go off. That's a bit scary. This card's so greedy, but it's winning him the game here. It's like playing Phyrexian Arena in a deck with nothing but Phyrexian Arena in it anyway. Let's draw some business, please. Okay. Ooh. That's not going to help beat the Teifu, but it is going to upset them. Huh. That's a great draw. Although they're going to quickly draw up again. Okay. What are they committing? Oh, they're committing our thought. Oh, that's interesting. Have a bit of a counter war here. I didn't expect to have a counter war on a non-counterable spell, but that's what's happening. Oh. Thought distortion.
Your victory is just an illusion.
Yeah, it looks like it may well be an illusion. Yeah. They seem they've drawn the spell then as well. Oh yeah, they're going to find a spell.
I suppose that's how it was meant to happen. Now what?
What indeed? Yeah.
It's only a matter of time. We will meet again.
So just Stone Cold Gary for the win. I think them have nothing. Let's draw Gary. Oh, well, they're upping our chances to draw Gary, so I'll tap this for a blue. Schwamp. Do me again. Upping my chances to draw Gary even more. Get a Schwamp. Yeah. None of these cards are Gary. Yeah, now we're dead.
You just let me know if you're up for round 2.
My prowess is on. I have just the trick for this.
I do as well as this button up here. This one. Okay. Interesting deck. There's stuff we can do there, definitely. This mono black deck's got legs. Alright, see you for another video.